G'day guys, it's Josh here. Got no sound on as per usual for Helgaia, but this is the Helgaia strategy that I've done. Well, basically did it this Wednesday or Thursday, and this is how you do it basically with Helgaia. If you guys are unaware, with Helgaia is it's got two main mechanics. So with Helgaia, every single time you get hit by Helgaia, you have a flame dot on you that does a little bit of damage. And also with Helgaia as well, she does a channeling a fire move, which you need to stagger her for it to kill her quickly. It may seem like it's an ability that you have to quickly move out of, but you want to stagger it. Now for this boss, to do the typical setup, if you're doing a challenge guardian raid with about characters who are like 1400 or so, you probably don't need certain nades, stuff like that. But they do help, like having frost grenades and stuff like that. They help immensely. Having best pots as well. And also having some Panacea to get rid of the debuff also helps as well. Now here, I do recommend that you do have a support while doing these Guardian Challenge raids. Some of them are quite difficult, like Levanov's previously, and Achades as well, and also Helgaia is kind of difficult as well. Now with all Challenge Guardian raids as well, is that you lose the workshop after you engage the mob. Now you can see here Helgaia doing a token moves. Just make sure you're never in front of Helgaia. She does do a tail slap as well, and she does fling you up. And as you can see here, you can see the debuff in the bottom right corner. You can see it here, the debuff here. That is the stacking debuff that gets up and up and up as the fight progresses. Now, she does have a counter as well. It's a very tough counter to nail, but if you do nail it, it's a huge DPS boost, and you should be able to use your awakenings during that point as well. Now, the debuff does a small amount of damage. As you can see here, it's ticking on me for 212 at 4 stacks, which is not that bad if you do have a support, because the shield should mostly block all of it. Now here's the stagger check. Basically, you do want to stagger the boss. If you do stagger the boss, you basically do you can do a lot of damage. If you do not stagger the boss, anyone within the AoE will take a large amount of damage and most likely die. So make sure everyone knows that you got to stagger the boss during this point as well. Otherwise, it's going to be an absolute shit fest. Now, the other mechanics as well is that she does do like fire breath. She does hit her head on the ground, stuff like that as well. She does charge across the room. And the main thing is just stay behind her. It's not that super important to always be behind her, but it's highly recommended that you do so, because all of her attacks add a debuff on you. And it ain't pretty, okay? It ain't pretty. But to cut things short, the items that you do want is the pot, the flare, the Panacea to get rid of the debuff if you need to, and also a frost grenade to get a bit of extra stagger on the board. And that's pretty much with Helgaia. Hopefully you guys will get it down pretty quickly. As you guys can see here, we're doing another stagger check as per usual, and every time you nail it, it makes it a lot easier for this fight. It should take you roughly about 2 to 3 stagger checks before Helgaia does go down. If it takes a bit longer, it means the DPS is a bit, not there, and you just kind of have to work with it. Anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed the strategy, and hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.